Okay, let's start from the upper side of the slide. So regarding to digital, there are actually 3 different phases for companies. So the first one is where companies are actually doing nothing with digital or doing poorly with digital, meaning that maybe they are not experiencing the e-commerce, they have, I don't know, their touch points are very poor. So this is the first phase. Then there is a second one where actually companies are doing good things on digital. So actually they have maybe started to work on e-commerce, they have, I don't know, good touch points, they have opened up channels, but they are actually doing business exactly as they used to do before. So they have actually not used these levers. And with digital, I'm talking about broader sense, all the technologies that also Paul was mentioning. So we're talking about data, we're talking about artificial intelligence, and so on and so forth. So actually, they are doing digital, they are using digital, they are open up digital channels, but the company is the same. And then there is a third phase, a first stage, where actually companies are using all these levers in order to really transform the way they do business. So means that increasing the value of the experience that they are providing to their customers, they are doing different things or the same things differently. And this is the distribution of companies. So few companies now, by the way, when we started in 2012, especially in Italy, there were a lot of companies still in the first phase of these 3 phases let's say, evolution. Now there are few companies, but most of the companies are actually in the central phase. If we go to the lower part of the slides, you can see the value creation. And you can see that the very moment when companies are actually creating value for them with digital is in the first stage. By the way, in the second one, the situation is that they are even investing because, for instance, if you have, I don't know, social channels, you have to pay Facebook in order to have promoted your post. If you want to start selling products online at the beginning and you're not using well the channels, maybe you are cannibalizing your products, and so on and so forth. The moment where you are really creating value is when you are using all these levers in order to really enhance the value that you provide to your customers. Then last year we did a study together with Egon Zehnder and Repubblica, which is one of the main let's say newspapers in Italy, and on all the stock the listed companies in Italy, so something like 350, and this is the real distribution of companies. So not that different from the one that we qualitatively we were actually drawing. So 1/3 of the companies in Italy are actually in the first phase. So we will see, it depends a lot on industries, of course. Then most of the companies, so more than half of the companies are actually in this segregated digital, and only 10% are in full digital. And by the way, considering Italy, we could also say that they are at the beginning of this first stage, which means that at the moment, the companies are investing, quote unquote, in digital, but they are not creating value. This is the same picture, but by industries. Again, still based on the same study that we did last year. And so you have that the industrial world is far behind. So and then of course you have exception, but this is the average of the industries. And then on the other side, you have financial services. And by the way, you can perceive that, let's say, the closer you are to final customers, let's say, the harder is the push in order to move to digital.